In this video, we're going to go over what an arraignment is. A lot of times after you've been indicted, and we'll go over what an indictment is. An indictment is when a grand jury, which is your peers, have determined that there is probable cause for your case to go to trial. After you've been indicted, your attorney should send you a copy of the indictment, and then after that, you will then get an arraignment date. And once you get an arraignment date, your attorney generally, and I'm going to talk mostly here about Etowah County, but here in Etowah County, we will send our clients a letter that explains what an indictment is, what an arraignment is, and asking them to sign a waiver of arraignment. And in this video, I'm going to go over in a little bit more detail as to what an arraignment is. So first, I'm going to talk about myself. My name is Sam Bone. I'm a criminal defense lawyer here in Gadsden, Alabama, and I help people get the best deal that they can so that they can maintain their lives and continue to take care of their families. If you're looking to hire a lawyer, I would love to speak with you. So back to an arraignment here. The rules of criminal procedure explain that there is a necessity for an arraignment. It says no defendant shall be tried for the commission of any felony offense until he has been arraigned in open court. Okay. An arraignment need not be held in any case where a defendant represented by counsel has filed with the court a written waiver of arraignment and plea of not guilty by reason of mental disease or defect, or so once you sign that waiver, then you don't have to be arraigned. Is what this is. That's Rule 14.1. Rule 14.2 shows what happens at an arraignment. Let's say that you don't sign the waiver of arraignment. What would happen? The court would then determine whether you're represented by counsel, and if you're not, then they'll appoint counsel if you're poor, can't afford a lawyer. It will determine whether the defendant has received a copy of the indictment. It will then determine next whether you're eligible for youthful offender. Next, it will let the parties know of any scheduling orders or any dates for trial. The court can also address any motions. A lot of times they'll take up bond or things like that in an arraignment. So what does the waiver of arraignment look like? Here's the waiver of arraignment that we'll fill out for you. It'll say Circuit Court of Etowah County and have your name, Joe Smith. And then here you would then plead not guilty by mental disease or defect, or both. And then we fill out your date of birth and your age. If it occurred before you were 21, we would file for youthful offender. And here, this is the small writing that really goes into what this arraignment is all about. It states the court that the attorney has explained to you that you have a right to have an arraignment. You have a right to waive that. However, you don't have to have an arraignment. And you understand that you are responsible for understanding what date has been set for making any motions and what date has been set for any plea dates or what date has been set for any trial dates. That's your responsibility and your attorneys to let you know when that is. And then it also explains that you understand that if you don't show up to court, that a warrant will be issued for your arrest. So you'll have a couple of places to sign, and your attorney will also sign that as well. So again, if you're looking to hire an attorney, this is a great explanation, or even if you already have an attorney, a great explanation for what an arraignment is.